When the ordinary becomes extraordinary, it's called the Carbonaro Effect. Magician Michael Carbonaro is back with unexpected tricks that will astound and amuse audiences with the new season of True TV's breakout hit series, The Carbonaro Effect. Michael is joining us right now with all the details. Good morning.
Good morning, Stephanie. How you doing?
So good, so good. Now, you're not going to disappear on us during this interview now,
Maybe.
are you? No funny business, right? Congratulations on the new season. I know that you have successfully convinced the public to believe the unbelievable. So what are you going to have us believing in this next season?
Well, you know, one of my favorite things in the first season was the simple, ordinary, everyday places that we went to. You know, a hardware store, a grocery store. So this is where you can really catch people off guard in a candid camera style and watch them how they believe in something like a chicken hatching from an egg that they were buying, you know. So I kept that because I know that that works really well. But with that, we did want to see, because we were really amazed at what we could get people to believe in last season. So I thought, how can we push the envelope and how far could we go? So on a number of the stories that we created, we try and take it one step, and if we get there, we try to escalate it to the next step. And the next step, for example, I'm at a science museum in Atlanta for one of the bits, which is just terrific, which was a really good place to make somebody believe that perhaps there's such a thing as an alien, a real live alien that hatches out of a piece of sample meteor rock. So I thought, if I could get somebody to believe that an alien hatched, could I get them to then believe that the alien multiplies? And if they believe that, could I get them to believe that the alien will mutate into a different creature altogether? And the answer to that, as bizarre as it sounds, is yes. Yes and yes.
Well, I think that, you know, the environment has a lot to do with that, too, because people, they can be so gullible. But gullible or not, I think the bottom line is
Thank you.
You're pretty darn
good.
Yeah,
you know, I think, you know, you hit two things right there. The environment is absolutely true. Like, if I walked up to you and said, hey, look, an alien, you'd go, yeah, right. But if you're at a science museum and there's real stuff all around you and real samples of moon rock and real pieces from spaceships, and something falls on the ground and cracks open and something starts to crawl out of it, maybe that's really happening. You know, you might believe that.
So seeing is believing sometimes, and when you're performing for people. But, you know, what are the reactions when they finally figure out what you're doing? Or do they just walk away and continue to believe that it was a real alien and that they just witnessed and saw?
You know, if I had it my way, I probably would never tell them and let the world just have more magic in it. But we do, of course, tell everybody that it was a show, and we want their permission to be on the show. And, you know, it's kind of, in a way, it's a bummer because, you know, you want to believe that it was really an alien and not that, you know, this was just some kind of trick pulled on you.
Right, right. So what are some of your favorites? Any particular scene, episode, or illusion coming up that you want to share with everyone that you're maybe a little more excited about than others?
Yeah, I am super excited about an illusion we did where I was able to make somebody believe that we could 3D print, because that's like all the rage. You see people 3D printing now, that we were able to 3D print a duplicate version of myself after getting scanned, and it printed like a plastic version of myself that then came to life.
Who of you? I'm so excited to see the outcome of this.
It's huge. Cool. It's great. And the guy believes it. And it looked really real. I mean, there's nothing not to believe. It looks really cool.
Well, and I've seen the show often, even as you're talking here about these different illusions. I'm thinking of all of the different things that I've seen in the past that you're doing. So I'm so excited to see what's in store for the new season. So again, congratulations. You do a phenomenal job. I know people are loving it. So when and where can people tune in to see you for the next
Wednesdays,
season?
Wednesdays at 10 p.m. So it's July 29th is our premiere. That's Wednesday, July 29th at 10 p.m. And we're every Wednesday at 10. We got 13 brand new episodes.
Exciting stuff. All right. Well, as we close here, Michael, why are you so excited about this in the new season? You know, what do you enjoy about doing these illusions?
You know, what's really fun is I love that I get to bring the home viewer in on it with me. I don't tell the home viewer the secrets, but the home viewer kind of gets to be on my team, and we know that we're going to fool somebody. And even though they're fooled by the magic too, they also get that voyeuristic way of watching how they might react if it was them. And it's just such a joy, like candid camera style, seeing the way people, real people, really react to bizarre and unusual situations.
Yeah, that is so true. I do. I love that. You're kind of being in on it as the viewer. We're in on the trick with you. So that is so cool. All right, season 2, Michael Carbonaro is the Carbonaro Effect. And again, congratulations. We're really excited to see what's in store. So thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us today. We're going to have so much more
Stephanie.
on this posted online. All you got to do is go to fox4morningblend.com.
He's so animated. I loved it. All right, only a few weeks left before the school bells start ringing. Up next, why the secret to school success may be found inside your home. How Eldorado Furniture wants to send your family back to school more clean, organized, and prepared than ever before. But first, your Fox forecast and news headlines.